think every performance, to a certain extent, they're different and they're the same because you want to give a good performance, the best that you can do, and you want to make sure that people out there are enjoying themselves. But every crowd is different, so at the same time, if you can feel what that crowd's feeling, then you're going to sort of treat them in a different way.
And how are you? Are you fine? He's looking mighty fine.
Maybe not better than the last one, but in order for them to understand where you're coming from, you treat them in a different way.
Oh, I'm so sorry, honey.
But at the same time, you want to give them the best, and you want to make sure they get the best out of the day.
We're going on now. Good luck. See you soon. Hiya. Dinner for lunch.
I'm bound to make a mistake.
I'm bound to get halfway through a number and need the toilet.
Before we go on stage, we do exactly the opposite to what most bands do, which is get themselves all hyped up. We calm ourselves down and make sure that we're focused by praying and giving thanks to the one who brought us this far, which is God. We like to come collectively together and say our prayers and give thanks for whatever special that's happened that month or that day. I mean, maybe he's brought us 1,000 miles to this audience, then we'll say thank you for bringing us there. Or whatever's going on in each other's lives, in the individuals' lives, then we'll say thank you or help us to get through the next stage and to give pleasure to our audience that we're about to perform in front of.
Well, enjoy it, okay? And have a real... Give it everything. Have a great time.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace shall always be my song of praise. It will be my song. For it was grace that brought my liberty. So he loves me. Hallelujah. My thoughts and soul, my need. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
I think we had 2 days, was it, girls, to learn So Good? And I'm not a dancer, so it takes me ages. So I had not had the routine down, and we were doing the Royal Variety Show. And behind the set, I mean, all through rehearsal, I was getting it wrong. There was not a section that I got right all the way through rehearsal. And then, like, behind this, the curtain, it was just, like, a couple of seconds before we had to go on, and we had this guy run behind stage, and there's me going, yeah, I think I've got it down, I think I've got it down. And he's like, can I get a picture?
When the clock hits 5 and I know I've got to be out of my house, I'm thinking, why am I doing this? Or, not today!
You go away for a long time and you've got suitcases and you're tired and you have a good day one day and then the next day you get homesick and then the next day you're tired again, and all them kind of things build up for me and get me thinking, what am I doing?
And this one time we were in the studio and we were all really, really tired because we'd been rehearsing all day long. And everybody was stressed and everyone was tired, and the more we were working, the more it was going wrong. And I was just like, I was like this, if I don't get my harmony right, I'm just gonna shoot myself, you know. I was just like so mad. I just wanted to go home and say, forget this, I just can't do this. And you forget that there are so many other things that you do, you know, that make the job so worth it.
You only have to go out there and do one good performance and it go well, and you forget all of that.
Nobody knows the troubles I see. Nobody knows but you. Nobody knows the troubles I see. Nobody knows but you.
When I was younger, I would say to my mum, "But Mum, I want to wear big clumpy boots and da da da." Mum would be like, "But you're a girl, Kelly, you know, and whatever, and you're supposed to dress in a feminine type way." And we'd never been that way. We'd always been, well, I like my boots and my jeans and whatever and my dungarees. So that's our kind of way.
So I think inwards, our personalities come over as sexy, but we don't necessarily have to dress that way. He flicks his eyebrows. We don't necessarily have to dress that way in order to show that we are sexy girls. We are still girls, you know what I mean? I'll be there for you, baby. I'll be there. I'll be there for you, baby. I'll be there.
Sure you go. I'll be there. I waited for you.
music business isn't straight cut. It's very cutthroat, as a lot of people know and say. So if you believe in, you know, your religion and yourself, then you can get through a lot of things that go on from day to day.
In a sense, I'm not going to tell you how you should feel about God, or let's go to church, or let's get saved. But all of us are not like that. We feel that religion is a personal thing for us.
So I couldn't quite reach the okay.
Are we going for that bit, yeah?
The taller I become, the further you take my rights away, the faster I will run.
All done now.
She put some harmonies in the first bit, I think.
Go over it again. So
She went faster.
the bossiest.
It depends on what you're actually doing. Because Kelly's very hot on getting things right when it comes to dance-wise, and Vernie's like very hot on getting things done when it's singing-wise. So it depends on what position you're actually in and what we're doing at the time.
Argue seems like a harsh word to me. We don't kind of argue, we'll discuss. That's how we tend to deal with things that we disagree with. I mean, we're four individual people with our own morals and standards of life, so when those are brought together, you know, there are kind of things that don't fit.
Away, no matter, 'cause something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, 'cause you're doing me wrong, so wrong. I thought that my pride was gone. Oh no.
When we're not working, we'll write down our ideas and things, because that's what we're planning to do for the next album, get more into the writing and even into the producing of the next album.